going on, guys? Welcome back to Hired Rides. Today, we're going to talk a little bit about the Z and why I chose the Z125 Pro over the Honda Grom. To me, I like the feel of the Z125 with it being a more narrow platform around the gas tank compared to the Grom. Now, I'm short, guys. I'm only 5'6", so having something with a little bit narrower gas tank, especially for me, it feels more natural. It feels more comfortable for me. So I have owned this bike since August of 2016. I special ordered it from my local dealership called the Carl Cycle Sales in Nampa. You guys are really cool. I walked in, they didn't have any of them in stock. I never sat on one, I never rode one, but I had sat on the Honda Grom before. And the thing I didn't like about the Honda Grom was how wide the gas tank is, with me being a shorter rider. I feel like this bike is definitely a little bit more natural for me. It's because I am short, and I'm not afraid to say it. But also, you know, I got this bike, my buddy got the Grom, and then from there, it just kind of snowballed to where the bike really did not stay stock for too long after I bought it. Within about the first, I would say, probably couple weeks I owned this bike, I actually ordered the Yoshimura RS2 exhaust, which currently isn't on the bike, but it is going to go back on soon. I am running the stock exhaust for right now just because I got tired of being pulled over by the cops and harassing me because my bike was so loud. But I don't really care anymore, so it's going back on. So I do have the Yoshi, and then I have a lot of other little things done to this bike. It has a Gondor, I think that's how you say it, upgraded clutch with the HD springs. It also has the Impact Tech mystery lever, which I love the Impact Tech lever compared to the company that I went with previous, which I will not mention. I have the Brembo hydraulic handbrake setup. I am only running a single, I'm still running the stock single piston, or the stock single caliper I should say. I'm not running a dual caliper setup on this bike just because I am still learning stunts. I also have the TSG integrated front and rear turn signals. I also have LED headlights, upgraded LED DRL, daytime running light. I have Pro Taper bars. We have a 2011 through 2015 ZX10R clutch cable on this bike because the previous clutch cable or clutch lever I had basically destroyed my clutch cable, which is why I won't mention the company I went with previously. And I also have the full Stand-Up Industries cage on this bike, well, for what they offer right now, which is the 12 bar and then their upgraded foot pegs, which I absolutely love the upgraded foot pegs on this bike. It does have more vibration than the factory pegs because they are hard mounted, but honestly it does not affect me that much. This bike is just so much fun to just go cruise around. Go to stunt lot. This is my stunt bike. This is also my daily right now because my Triumph is down. I'm waiting on header gaskets for my new exhaust. So that should be here going next week, and then I can show you guys that as well. But it looks like we got a good little spot right here. We're just gonna go ahead and I'll give you guys a little walk around of the little bike here. So let's see here. So this is, make sure no cars are coming. This is my 2017 Kawasaki Z125. As you can see, it is wrapped. It does have a chameleon vinyl wrap on it. I did have cut professionally. A lot of it did not work. I actually had to do a lot of the wrap myself. The only thing that actually worked was the front fairings and the front fender. The rear tail I did. It's not perfect, but it works. The front headlight housing, I kind of did a few little touches here and here. As you can see, I have the upgraded LED, I have a upgraded DRL, and then as you can see my setup, here is the ZX10R clutch cable. No 90-degree bend, so you don't have to worry about it breaking. It could break down the road, but for right now it works perfect. Have the braided gold brake line that matches my lever perfectly, which is funny because the Impact Tech, this is actually their mystery lever, guys. It's about half the price as their standard lever because it does not have their engraving on it, which is fine with me. I needed it in a pinch. They got it to me within like, I think it was like 3 days after ordering it. I got the lever. So I have the brake line routed, tucked it up in the frame. And then down here, it's just attached to the factory, basically master cylinder, whatever you call it, not master cylinder, brake reservoir, there we go. And I am just running it off here, teed into the factory, and then just to the rear brake. Stand-up Industries pegs, which are amazing. Stand-up Industries stunt cage. And we'll go ahead. I don't know how well it will show it in camera. That is a purple upgraded LED. That is a high and low beam LED light, which is not on right now. And then, you guys have probably seen them 100 times, but I also do have the TST Industries taillight assembly on. Love the taillight. Got it like 2 weeks after I got the bike because, well, this little tear in the seats from flipping the bike right after I got it. I love this little bike, guys. It's so much fun to ride. This is like my daily to work basically every day right now until I can get the Triumph fixed. But speaking to, you know, what you want to do, if you want to buy the Honda Grom, if you want to buy the Z, do it. I just recommend everybody try and owning a little bike, because these little bikes are so much fun. They're not fast. With the regearing, I also have regearing on this bike, I forgot to mention. I went up 2 teeth in the rear, a factory sunset sprockets, I think is what they're called. It's the factory Kawasaki sprockets. And then I have I just have a stock DID 420 chain on it. These bikes are not fast, guys. They're just fun to cruise around with in groups, which is, you know, what I'm not doing today. But I wanted to show you guys kind of my bike and kind of what's all done to it. I can't take that road because my bike won't go fast enough, so we are going to have to turn around. We're getting lost here. Not really lost, I know where I'm going. But I do also, oh, one thing I forgot to mention, I did make my own intake. Basically on this bike, you can, you know, there's man in the box, there's Chamora intakes you can buy. Basically what I did is I took the stock filter housing off. You can pull the intake tube out of the back of the filter housing, and then I just chopped the end. Went to my local bike shop, picked up just a universal filter that fit, and slapped it on. I have PVC pipe to make a frame brace, that way my fairings aren't flopping all the way around, because when you do remove the factory air box, you do lose that structural rigidity off of your fairings. But I've put approximately 1,000 miles on this bike in the last 2 months, just because I love riding this little bike. I do love my Triumph, but for ease of ride around town, especially, you know, just cruising through town, I would much rather prefer taking this bike, because it is fun. It's a fun little bike to go around, and with everything done on my bike, you guys would not believe the amount of people I see that are just staring at this bike trying to figure out what it is. But I hope you guys like this video. It is going to be a short little video, but this is my 2017 Kawasaki Z125. And until the next video, guys, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you soon.